Hereof heaven's music, for it plays behind me. Just listen. Do you hear the orchestra being given? Nah, let me stop playing with y'all. But look, I do want to make this video because, how do I say this? Well, many of you, because of religions, do not know who you are. And even though God, who is that man over 2,000 years ago, Jesus, came to show us who we are and the whole grand schematics of things, meaning in all of life's wonders, there is a certain place that man has. And Jesus, who is God over us all. And this he was made because we fell from that place that we were given when we were first made. In his teachings, in Jesus' teachings, and in all the scripture, down from the prophets who were those who came before him to tell of him coming, and even after his coming, with his disciples who attempted to spread his word, but evidently they failed at their job, because look at all the religions that come out of all the 12 tribes or the 12 disciples that the Lord thy God did have. So when you gotta understand scripture, the Lord, the one who is God, knew that he had to go away. Why did he have to go away? Because if he wouldn't have, none of you would have never saw truth, because you would have believed on him. And if you really listen to what he told you, he was telling you, believe on the Father. He was telling you, I only come to redeem you back to your rightful place. Now, when you truly know who God is and who the Father is, you'll truly come to see who you are, meaning us men. And believe me, we were the last things that was created. Everything that you can and cannot see was here before you and me. Everything was here before you and me. But we, the last things that the Father did make, and I did not say God, for God and the devil did the Father make also, but man. Because like I said, when you come to see who Father is and who God is, you'll truly see who you are. And who are we? Well, let's get into it. When the Father made us, the last things he made, he told all of creation after he made us, and he made us the greatest of all things. But many of you truly don't understand, even though the Lord thy God did come and give you understanding to what that means, you truly don't see it. That means that of everything that you can and cannot see, the greatest thing that it is, the Father has taken that and formed me and you. And then after he formed us from the greatest of all other things, like even the sun, which is, when you really come to know the schematics of things, you'll truly see the power of the Son of Man. Meaning, there are stars throughout, and other planets have what they call their suns, which is just far off stars. But there is one star, well now two, but that greatest star, which gives light into all the universe, is the Son of Man. Yes, that orange ball that we rotate around, it gives its power unto all of the heavens. And all of the heavens give the power to it. For every soul that is not deemed perfect goes into the lake of fire. Do you all know what the lake of fire is? Our very Son, the Son of Man, which is told in the last days that shall come and shall bring destruction. Lest you be held by heaven's troops. Now, getting back to man, the last thing that the Father did make, yet he made man the greatest of all things. In fact, when he made us, the heavens got divided. Because he even told the angels, all of them, to bow down to us, for we were greater than them. Well, it is the story because of the devil, which when you come to see who the Father and God truly is, you'll see who you are and you'll see who the devil truly is. But let's not get ahead of things. What I come to tell you today is who you are. And you are the greatest of all things. In fact, like I said, when the heavens got made, the heavens became divided. So who are you, who is man, that we divided even the heavens? Well, we are children of the Most High. Make no mistake, and let no religion ever teach you again that you're children of God. Because if you know who God is, and God is that man over 2,000 years ago, today we translate the tongue and call him Jesus. But even in his day and time, he was called by many names. So, to show and prove it matters not what name, for every name can be given him. But know who it is of whom you're giving your thanks, your praise to. And then know who your worship goes unto. Because if you worship God, you're not in heaven's troops. But now, if you give your worship through God, then you are within heaven's truth. Why do I say this? Because the man who is God and God is a man came in the flesh. And the reason why he came in the flesh was to die for that sin that the first of us disobeyed and we were not supposed to be no more. These are heaven's truths that I bring to you. So when I tell you, all of you who are in religion say, yeah, you're a child of God, you don't know who God is. And you're not a child of God because God left behind no children. Jesus, who is God, when he comes to redeem you, you become joint heirs with him. And even he said out his mouth, we are children of the Most High. God is not the Most High. But the Father, whom he is the only begotten of, is. You must all in religions begin to understand this. So let no man, if he do not teach to you this truth concerning the Father and God, if he try to tell you that, oh, the Father and God, they are the same, that man knows not what he speaks. And once again, so that I set you all right with prayer, when you pray, you give thanks to all the heavens. Of your praise, this goes to the Father and God alone. And in your praise, you seek and speak unto God that he shall carry your name up to the Father in worship, that your worship unto the Father be given, because you may give thanks and praise unto God. Like I said, you could give thanks to all the heavens. Of your praise, this goes to God and the Father. And in this praise, you seek that God shall carry your name up to the Father in worship. For all things that go unto the Father are delivered by God. You cannot, like most of you, I hear y'all when y'all pray, y'all be like, oh, Father. And I'd be like, oh, so you just think that God is there for no reason at all. Like, he died so you can live, and you don't respect that. Because you just think that you, in your prayer, you could just talk to the Father. No, you can't. So when you pray properly, you give thanks to all the heavens. Of your praise, you give this. Meaning, you know what praise is, right? when you glorify those, well, of your glorification, you give that to God and the Father only. When you worship someone, that means you give them your all in all. And your all in all is to be given to the Father. Not to God, but to the Father. But can only be given to the Father through God. Do you all understand? So when you pray and you just be like, oh, Father, give me wisdom, and Father, protect me. All these things you already have. He has already given you wisdom. Use it. Protection, all you got to do is view your surroundings. And you'll see the places that are dangerous. And you'll not go those places. At least he sends you to go. Do you understand? So, when they tell you you're a child of God, no. God left behind no children. And God, he told you, I come to redeem you. So that you become joint heirs, brothers and sisters with me. And you be redeemed to being children of the Most High, of whom he is the only begotten of. See, while we are all children, all men are children of the Most High. Whether you want to see it or not, this is who you are. And that one who is the only begotten of the Most High, he comes to redeem you to that place which was lost to us all by the first of us. See, when man disobeyed in the beginning, we were cursed. And our curse, thank God that the Father loved us so much that he used the devil, the deceitful one, whom you all, right now, y'all so lost. Because when y'all put depictions of the devil, you put this creature that is so ugly and hideous and scary looking, and y'all try to give the devil that moniker. But when you read scripture tell you that the devil is the most beautifulest and most powerfulest angel of them all. And beauty does not describe itself with hideous. And beauty does not describe handsome. Beauty describes the attributes of a woman. Which takes me back to look at this story. Remember, it was the woman first who was led to the tree and told that if she touch it, she will not surely die. And guess what? The devil was right in telling her that. Because the law was not given to her that she would surely die if she touched the tree. So when the devil went to woman and told her, you won't surely die if you touch the tree. And so she touched it. And when she didn't die, she went back and told man what had happened with her. And let me tell you, there was a lot that happened. Like all power was given to her when she touched the tree. To woman. Why you think today? Woman is man's power. But only when she stands to use her power for righteous ways and righteousness terms. A woman scorned is a bad thing. Anyway, I'm going to just reveal that much. So I let y'all all study on what I just said thus far. And I could take you even further in scripture to prove everything that I just said. But I'll let you ponder on that. But I'm going to leave you with this. All of your religions, there is only one way that is left. Well, there are two ways that are in the world. But only one of those two ways can you see heaven's truth by. And that one way that it is, it makes you become one of those who are called the righteous. And the only way you could become righteous is to take the way called love. Now there's another way, which is hate. And we are given both of these things. You must weigh them out. But when you weigh them, make sure your love fully outweighs your hate. Because that shall be the deciding factor of what is to become of you when you are but born again. Because let me tell you, you Christians that come and you say, oh, I'm born again, I'm sanctified, I'm saved by the Holy. You don't even know what you're saying. And half the time, many of you saying it aren't. You're not covered by the blood because you don't know who the one is that delivers the blood. Do you understand? Well, I'll leave this video. I love you all. God bless.